I'm Vice President Chris Walla, and I welcome you to the first of the 20 presidential debates. This debate is sponsored by Booze with no answers from each candidate. I can assure you, none of the questions focus on the two candidates.
My fellow Americans, I sought this office in 1860. Your PP is in good shape.
Thank you, I agree.
It is conducted under health. The debate commission will then turn off their microphone for no reason, only when it is their turn to answer.
Peaceful protest is never appropriate.
All right.
Are you in favor of law and order?
I'm in favor of law, you
Welcome to the non-vice presidential debate, the presidential debate of 2012. It is my debate. Please welcome California Harris and Vice President Kamala Harris.
When was your last test? When did you last remember having a test?
I don't know.
Did you take a test, though?
No, but I take a lot of tests.
Okay, and you don't know if you took a test?
You don't know where the doctors came from?
They still have a plan. Well, Joe Biden don't.
Thank you, California Harris.
I'm Kamala.
No, you're California Harris to me.
Well, first of all, now,
Thank you. We're going to move on to the second segment.
Very unfortunate. Nobody ever looks at the ass that I have. Really, I don't love San Francisco. It was like a Tea Party.
we in fact have 40 states. We should get golf courses to help open. We should be providing all the fun crap and inject some bleach in your arm.
You. All he talks about is No, we're not going to open our schools. Like, I have a young son. He also, just went away. Yay.
I'm a millennial, and my question for you today is...
Well, again, I'm not... I also... I never spoke about anything.
If you come from a family that makes less than $125, go offshore.
That's not happening.
I'm speaking.
25%. 25%, number one. Number two, 6, 7, 8.
Numbers?
230 million years ago, in 1960, Barack Obama made history. He told us, wow. Well, look, 210 million, Ronald Reagan was shot.
FIFA, everybody's going to die.
Wow.
How do you plan to back the American people?
They passed this just in what the hell? Josh.
Let's talk about what's happening.
No noise. President Biden, you say that President Trump is a president. You have 2 minutes.
No. Stand back. Put on your mask. Put on a mask.
Whoa.
What's your question?
Good evening, Savannah. Good evening, Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
I have reason to be considered a criminal.
I have to say, you have a great smile. Well.
And Senator, I just ask you, stop people's lives.
More than 40,000 Americans are dangerous. And since the two of you last shared a stage...
Florida, it's now gone. Texas, it's now gone. Arizona, it's now gone. Other places, they will soon be gone. This is a worldwide problem.
My husband and I are both for.
I don't care. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I don't care.
Senator Harris?
I'm speaking. Over 7 million people closed who have been treated like suckers and losers.
They want to abolish fossils, which would cost hundreds of thousands of jobs all across the heartland.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Nancy Pelosi'd love to have a date with young people. I mean, you're going to sit there with guns wrapped around with plastic.
They have to fire. And I put together a group that came up with almost $9 to deal with shoes. $9. Oh! What I would do is make sure we have no plan.
The question I have for you is, how do you
I'll just say that in 2016, you were 16.
29. I have never seen a ball game.
Joe and I were raised at the age of 25. You know, I have a career that included taking advantage of veterans.
Thank you. California Harris.
I'm speaking.
I married my sister-in-law, and she's 5.
By the way, as the president, I'd love to put him in the basement and go away for a year and a half until it disappears.
You home will have an empty bed tonight. A whole...
We're not going to have we're going to stop we're going to stop As president, I could blow away the heads of people.
I don't know why he doesn't kill in Afghanistan. I'm the only one who is not all there.
We do want to thank the president again, as well as our audience in
Fact you, Savannah.
Joe Biden was vice president since the Great Depression.
Alabama is New York. New York is Vermont. Not.
Well, we had the
Vice President Biden, on that note, we're going to have to take a break.
They deserve a minimum wage below the poverty level. That is true.
We're going to talk about immigration. We're going to talk about immigration now, Joe Biden. Okay.
Look, and I'm a former witch. We will get rid of cash.
Thank you.
Not only.
Thank you, Senator.
And
Thank
we
you.
will. And
Thank
we
you,
will.
Overrule. Within 100 days, I'm going to be 11 million years old. And, you know, he thinks he's running against somebody else. He's running against Hitler.
You have to be kidding.
The president said Joe Biden was a hope.
Donald Trump will be 210 years old on Inauguration Day. Joe Biden will be 11 million years old.
Joe Biden distinct.
This is a massive country with a massive ass. Children are coyotes, and they come in through the wall.
They got separated from their coyotes.
Whoa! They're in wells that were so clean. They'll probably blame him, but they'll blame me. But more importantly, they'll blame him.
Heart disease, diabetes, breast cancer, they're coming for you.
That's not...
President Biden, you are holding much smaller...
Just shush for a minute. And by the way, all you teachers out there, many of you are going to die, so don't worry about it. So
do you know what Donald Trump said? Toilet paper. So
come on. Abraham Lincoln is Mexican 100%.
No.
Look, how many of you got up this morning and died of COVID?
It's China's fault. It should have never happened.
More people will be hurt by pencils. I paid $38 one year. Like, I don't want to pay tax. He passed a stupid tax bill, which, by the way, was stupid.
This is 1950. All these dogs driving their kids to soccer practice.
They found your ass just the other day in a waste paper basket. This is going to be a fraud like you've never seen. And it's a shish.
Joe has seen and talked with storms.
Joe Biden has been a cheerleader over the last several decades.
Take a look at West Virginia selling mailmen. They're being dumped in rivers.
President Trump has grandchildren. Thank you.
Joe Biden has a history of fighting people. We fight each person's voice.
Will you urge your supporters to stay calm?
I don't want to do that.
There's a weird obsession that President Trump has had with getting rid of dead bodies.
I want to thank you both for a very...
Go to hell.
Anyway.